gonna start with the pronunciation part as usual. So let's watch a part of a video about pronunciation, then move to our session for today about teaching vocabulary. I hope you will like it, inshallah, bi'idhnillah. Okay, this is the video. And tell me, please, when you can hear it.
With
Okay.
James. Today we're going to learn all about the letter H. We are also going to practice the letter H with 18 different English vowel sounds. So if you want to make sure you know how to pronounce this letter correctly, or you want to practice the pronunciation of 18 different English vowel sounds, stick with me for this very, very important lesson. Okay? Okay, the letter H. It's a super interesting letter in English. It's a consonant letter. It's the 8th letter in the English alphabet. About 85% of English speakers will see this letter and say this is the letter H. 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 But wait a minute, you'll notice that when they say H, it doesn't even have the h sound in it. That's because many people actually continually pronounce this letter with a silent H. Okay? The letter H is pronounced with a silent H. Crazy English language. But there is another thing you should know. About 85% of native English speakers pronounce this letter H, but about 12 to 15% pronounce this H, H, H. It's very common in parts of the UK where I live. Many of my friends and family will pronounce this H. And also parts of Australia and New Zealand where they will also often pronounce this H, H. Okay, so you can decide. In my opinion, both of these are correct. H with a silent H or H with that h, h, h sound. Okay, you decide. You'll also find this in the difference between British and American pronunciation of certain words. For example, words like herb and herbal. I'm from the UK, so you can hear me pronounce the letter H at the beginning of these words. Herb and herbal. Okay, with a strong h, h at the beginning. Herb, herbal. But many of my friends who are from the USA, they won't pronounce the letter H at the beginning of these words. They will say herb and herbal. Okay, so be careful with this letter because it is very often silent at the beginning of words, and sometimes it can even be different depending on which English accent you're listening to. Okay, but remember for now that in the alphabet, this letter is normally pronounced H, H, H. But in parts of the UK, sometimes in Australia and New Zealand, you will also hear H and H. Okay? Okay, so you heard the h sound at the beginning of H and herbal. Okay? But how do we make that h sound? H. You probably know that this sound comes all the way from your diaphragm and stomach area. Your diaphragm is the thing that helps you to breathe in and breathe out, okay? This sound, h, comes all the way up from your diaphragm and out. H, h, and it's made with your mouth quite wide open. H, 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 okay? Really, really common letter in English as well. In common words like he and him and her that you'll use every day. He, him, and her. Practice this sound with me. H, h, h. Okay? One way that you can actually make it really easy is to lift your shoulders up when you say the sound. That helps you to bring that air up from your stomach. H. Okay? H. H, h, h. He, him, and her. Now, in English, this letter sound, h, can actually come before nearly any of the English vowel sounds. And there are a lot of vowel sounds in English. If you want to learn all about the vowel sounds, look in the description below and you'll see my English vowel videos, the short vowel sounds, long vowel sounds, and the diphthong vowel sounds in English. But today, we're going to practice 18 of those vowel sounds all together with the letter H, okay? It normally comes with a vowel in English. Think like him, he, her, hope, have, all different vowel sounds. So today we're going to go through 18 of those vowel sounds, okay? Let's begin. Okay, let's start with number 1, the H and the E sound in words like he and heat and heap. Practice with me. He, heat, heap. Okay? The H plus the E sound. He, heat, and heap. Next up, number 2 is the H plus the I sound, that short vowel sound. I, I. Think of words like hit, hit, and him, him, and also hinder, hinder, hinder. Okay, practice with me. Hit, hit, and him, him, and also hinder, hinder. Okay? Okay, number 3 is the H plus the sound, in words like hum, hum, or hurry, hurry, or even hungry. I'm hungry, okay? Hum, hurry, and hungry. Hum, hurry, and hungry. Number 4 is the H plus the sound, that long vowel sound, okay? In words like her, her, or hurt, like that hurt me, you're hurting me, hurt. So her, hurt, and hearse, hearse, hearse. Okay, practice with me. Her, hurt, and hearse. Number 5, the H plus the sound, another short vowel sound in words like hen, or hello, or even heaven, okay? Hen, hello, and heaven. Practice with me. Hen, hello, and heaven. Make sure your mouth is wide open to get that heaven, hello, and hen, okay? Number 6 is the H plus the sound. That's that short vowel sound again. Think of words like hot, hot, as in it's very hot today, or hop, hop, or even hog, hog, which is another word for a pig, okay? Hot, hop, and hog. Hot, hop, and hog. Number 7 is the H plus the O sound. O. This is a diphthong sound. If you want to learn about the diphthongs, check the description below for my video on diphthongs. The H plus the O sound in words like home, home, or hope, hope, or hose, hose. Okay? Practice with me. Home, home. Your mouth has to move a lot to make this diphthong sound after the letter H. Home, home, and hope, hope, and hose, hose. Okay? Number 8 is the H plus the ow sound. This is another diphthong, okay? Try words like house, 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 okay? And of course the question word how, 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 and hound, hound, which is another word for a type of dog or a dog, okay? House, house, how, and hound, hound. Watch my mouth closely because this is the ow diphthong sound. ow. House, how, and hound. Hound. Practice with me one more time. House, house, how, and hound. Hound. Number 9 is the H plus the O sound. O. In words like hook or hooky or hooking. Okay, I couldn't find many words with this combination, but hook with that O. Remember the word look with an L? Look, it's the same ook. Hook, hooky, and hooking. Okay, a hook. Captain Hook from Peter Pan. Okay, hook, hooky, and hooking is the H plus that O sound. Okay. Number 10 is the H plus the O sound. O. Okay, in words like hold, or holding, or holder. Okay, old, hold, holding, and holder. Okay, old. It's a really down sound. It goes into the bottom of your mouth here. Old. You'll feel it here. Old. Okay. Hold, holding, and holder. Okay. Number 11 is an easy one. It's the H plus a. In words like hat, or has, or ham. Okay. Hat, as in on your head, a hat. Has, she has, he has, and ham, which is a type of meat. Okay, hat, has, and ham. Okay. Number 12 is H plus ear, another diphthong sound. H plus ear in the words here and hero. Okay, like a superhero. Okay, here, and hero. Okay, practice with me. Here, ear, diphthong sound. Ear, here, and hero. Okay. Number 13 is the H plus R sound. This is that long R sound, long vowel sound. H plus R in words like heart, or hard, or even harm. Okay, practice with me. Heart, hard, and harm. Okay. Number 14 is H plus A. In common words like hey and hate, but also words like hasten. Okay. Hey, hate, and hasten. Okay, practice with me. Hey, hate, and hasten. Okay. Number 15 is H
We'll
plus.
stop here and we'll complete this video about pronunciation next time, inshallah. And now it's time for our presentation for today. Okay, hi everyone. Don't worry, Ms. Sahar, you're welcome anyway. Okay, we'll share now our presentation for today about teaching vocabulary. So are you ready for today's presentation? Yes, hello, Ms. Sahar. Nice to see you, my dear friends. Okay, so are you ready for today's session?
Yes.
You look great today, Ms. Sahar, and your voice is really clear, crystal clear. Okay. So, is teaching vocabulary important? Is it important to teach vocabulary or not?
Yes.
Why is it important? Can we teach a language, or can we imagine a language without vocabulary?
We can't understand the message or the meaning of the sentence.
Yeah, of course. So teaching vocabulary is very important because we cannot get the idea or the message of the sentence or the sentence at all without vocabulary. So by the end of the session, inshallah, we'll be able to evaluate a range of methods and techniques that help learners remember, organize, and record the vocabulary, evaluate a range of activities for recycling vocabulary, and identify activities which develop the learner's vocabulary skills and encourage greater autonomy, And at the end, how to plan the stages of recycling activity, taking into account a range of factors which promote learning. So are you ready? Okay. Here, can vocabulary development be linked to language competency, and how? Can vocabulary development be linked to language competency, and how? In other words, can we relate teaching vocabulary to the fluency or accuracy of learning English?
Sorry, Ms. Firdaus, I can't understand the questions.
Okay, can vocabulary development be linked to language competency? We mean, can learners be fluent if they develop their vocabulary?
Yes, I think learning vocabulary can help to improve the language and the fluency by knowing the meaning, the pronunciation of the words. Use vocabulary to make a sentence or
Yes.
a context.
Sure.
Also, Ms.
So,
Firdaus, it's
Ms. Tanya?
important for the learners to learn a new vocab. I think because they have more than one synonym for the one word. So
Yeah.
I think it's helpful for the learners.
Yeah, sure. So this is what we mean, okay? The second question, do you have any favorite strategies for reviewing vocabulary? When you teach vocabulary to your learners and you want to review them, do you have any favorite strategies for reviewing vocabulary with them? How do you review vocabulary with your learners?
Of course, Ms. Firdaus, first of all, we can review our vocabulary by brainstorming a technique that we can use at the first class. We can use some activities or some games that help our learners to master and to know the meaning of some vocabulary, such as we have a game like back to the board. This is a game we can play with our students.
That's great, yes, Mr. Ahmed.
Yes. So we
Yes,
have so many
okay.
activities to review and vocabulary using flashcards, of course, and this is the most important to practice with our learners, showing flashcards, putting posters inside the classroom, and encouraging our students to go to the flashcards and to try to pronounce the word. So have many activities about that by using flashcards and using games to review our vocabulary.
That's really wonderful, and that's what we are going to know about more, in details in this session, inshallah. So do you spend time in class developing the learner strategies for vocabulary learning? Do you spend time with them to develop their vocabulary learning using different strategies?
Of course, we spend some more time, of course, developing these strategies, because
yes. So how do you promote autonomous learning of vocabulary outside the classroom? Do you only teach vocabulary for just the classroom to remember or memorize some vocabulary and then go home and forget everything, or you learn them to be autonomous learners to know about vocabulary after getting out of the classroom?
Of course, we help them to be autonomous learners, because for example, for the second primary, I help them some vocabulary about home, house, school, museum, restaurant, something. When they go outside and saw these places and they know the names of these places, they will be able to review and to recycle these vocabulary. Yes, we have taken restaurant and we have taken museum and we have taken something. I mean, these words we can use it in our life, and when we go outside, we can see these places. So we can give them some of these vocabularies to be able to know the places around them. Yes.
I really like it, Mr. Ahmed. I do like this technique, of course, because we don't teach them only vocabulary for the classroom or for memorization, but we teach them the vocabulary to use in their daily life situations. That's it, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you so much. So do spend time looking in class, looking at ways to help learners record or store new vocabulary. You have answered. And how do you help learners to remember the vocabulary they have learned? We have talked about all of this. And here's a diagram or an image for vocabulary learning. We have some techniques like recording, strategies, reviewing, and autonomy. And of course, by the word autonomy, to let our learners depend more on themselves using and recycling the vocabulary, okay? This is what we mean by recycling or by autonomy, okay? To depend more on themselves using the language they have learned inside the classroom. So now, are you ready for a video on how to teach vocabulary and go back again to discuss teaching vocabulary? Are you ready for a video?
Yes.
Okay, so let's switch a video and come back again and discuss it together. I hope you like it, inshallah. This is an example of introducing new vocabulary, okay? Tell me when you can hear, please. Let's switch
Okay, we're
together.
going to talk about how to present new language in 3 easy steps. The 3 easy steps are teaching the vocabulary, the sentence pattern, and the question form. Today I'm going to be talking about how you can teach the vocabulary. Are you ready to be my students?
Yes.
Good. Okay, can you repeat after me? Computer.
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 Globe.
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 Notebook.
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 Eraser.
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 Very good. Now say it 3 times. Computer. 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 Again.
Computer. Computer. Computer.
Globe. Globe.
Globe. Globe.
Again.
Globe. Globe. Globe.
Notebook.
Notebook. Notebook. Notebook.
Again.
Notebook. Notebook. Notebook.
Eraser.
Eraser. Eraser. Eraser.
Again.
Eraser. Eraser. Eraser.
Very good. Now say it 1 time.
Computer.
Computer.
Globe.
Globe.
Notebook.
Notebook.
Eraser.
Eraser.
Computer. Globe. Notebook. Eraser. Computer. Eraser. Globe. Eraser. Notebook. Computer. Globe.
Very good. And in this way, we gradually increase the speed so that the students are speaking by themselves and are able to learn the vocabulary and to say them fluently.
So before watching this video, what have you noticed about the previous video when she showed vocabulary to the children? What did you notice?
Repetition
She
of the
has-
word more than one time.
Yes,
She has used
repetition, of
the
course.
traditional.
Yes, yes, Miss Samia, go ahead.
Okay, she has used the traditional way, just listening and repeating like this.
Yeah, she asked them to listen and repeat. So how many skills did she focus on? How many skills did she focus on?
Listening,
Yeah, and
listening and reading.
yes, listening, reading, and
Listen and repeat.
listening and repeating and speaking. Of course, they cannot say the words without speaking them. So it looks easy and spontaneous for young learners, especially for young learners. She just used the flashcards. She showed them the flashcards, read the words, and they repeat several times after her. After that, she asked them to speak faster and faster till they become professional and know the vocabulary. And here there are 6 techniques or 6 strategies to teach new vocabulary or to teach vocabulary. The first one is unscramble, and I think all of us apply this in our classes. So let's see how. can we recycle or 6 ideas to teach vocabulary to our kids? Okay, let's see together or let's watch the video together. So what is the first idea? What is the first idea in the on this video? What is the first idea? Is
Unscramble.
unscramble? Yes, or
Yes.
rearrange the word. But here I liked the idea of cutting the word into different into pieces and try to stick it either on the board or on the students' notebooks, or to put them in the correct order by using or sticking the cards on the board. The second idea is Pictionary, and let's see it in a different way here. What have you noticed here in the Pictionary? What have you noticed?
Students
And how
put,
can we? Yes, Mr. Ahmed, go
yes.
ahead.
Students put the word beside the name of the card.
Yeah.
So,
So we
to
can
match
we
the word.
can yes, Mr. Ahmed. Okay. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so she's making a kind of matching between the word and the card. So to make a
Yes.
kind of connection. Okay, so this is
Yeah. So
by-
how can we apply it in our classes with our learners? Can we apply it in the shape of a game with our learners?
yes, we can stick the flashcards on the board and give and make some of the words which is mingled together, and ask students what the name of this picture, and they are going to stick the word to match the picture.
Yeah, great. This is an idea. What else? What else can we do with this Pictionary idea? What else? We can, I think we can do it or apply it in different ways, different ways.
Yes, and
What else?
also we can get the pictures and rearrange it in another order. I mean, we can mingle
Yeah.
also the pictures, and then at the same time give the words for the students and ask them to put the correct word beside under the correct picture.
Yeah, that's right. Excellent, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you so much. And also we can divide the class into 2 groups and give
Yes.
one group a group of the pictures, and the other group the group of the word cards, and we ask the learners to find his pair or to find his meaning or his word, so they can match the picture to the word together and stand together, and ask the rest of the class to read the word aloud to know the meaning or to know the word, and be sure that they got the meaning of the word or they can understand the words. So this is another meaning. We can also play it like run to the board. As you have mentioned, Mr. Ahmed, we can stick some of the pictures on the board and ask the learners to go to a box to choose the suitable word and try to match it to the suitable picture. So this is another way. So I think we can take an idea and we can adapt it to different ideas according to the time and the learners' levels. We can play also a gallery walk. We can stick the pictures on the wall, the pictures with words
Yes.
on the wall, the
Yes.
Pictionary on the wall, and ask the learners to go through, to walk around the classroom,
to go to the
look at
corners.
the gallery. Yeah, look at the gallery or look at the pictures on the wall, and at the same time try to write as much words as they can from the words they remember. We can divide them also into 2 teams. The team which will write more words will be the winners. So again, we can take an idea. From this idea, we can think of different ideas and different ways on how to apply vocabulary. So what was the first idea? It was unscramble the words. The teacher can write the words into word cards and can divide the words into letters, and after that ask the learners to unscramble and stick to the board. The second is Pictionary, and we talked about the idea that we can play it in different ways, like run to the board or sticking the pictures on the board and ask the learners to stick the right word to the right picture. We also talked about the gallery walk, to stick the pictures on the wall or in a corner, and ask the learners to walk around the classroom and look at the words on the wall. Look at the words on the wall, and after that, try to dividing them into the teams and try to write as much words as they can. And the more they write, the winner the team will be. Okay, so we can apply it in different ways. And here, let's move to the third idea, which is bingo. Okay, so are you ready? Let's watch it together. Idea of bingo? Can you tell us how can the learners play bingo? What is the idea of bingo?
It's just arranging. We have a list of vocabulary, and we have a picture, whole picture of some pictures, and the students they are going to match or make a cross of the word which matches. For example,
Yes.
we have a car or a lighthouse or anything. They are going to cross it. After crossing a list of words, they say bingo, and the first one who finishes, for example, 4 words that, for example, animals, tiger, lion, elephant, and so on and so. They are going to say bingo. The first one who finishes all these words, he said the word bingo, he will be the winner.
Yes, that's it. So, okay, it is played by many ways. By the way, it is like السيجا بتاعتنا, لعبة السيجا. They can put some words either horizontally or vertically. The first team which will finish will be the winner, or we can give the students a category of words or a group of words like animals, food, transportation, and give them
even
the different
rhyming words. Even rhyming words.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe rhyming words. Yes,
yes.
maybe. Yeah, of course, any kind of vocabulary you're teaching, and you give them time. You set the time for the children. The first group to finish putting them in the order will be the winner. So we can again we say that we can play the game in different ways, but it's important to be a professional at learning the vocabulary, or the target is to how to recycle the vocabulary and use them and know the difference between the different words. And number 4, the fourth idea is the word wheel. Okay, let's watch it. Yes, you know the idea of the word wheel? The word wheel. We also can write some words on a wheel, and we ask the students to roll it. And when the wheel is stopped in at a word, the students can speak it or can say it, or for example, spell the word or say the different letters. This is an idea. We can put on the word wheel some verbs, maybe in the present, maybe in the past, maybe the 3 forms of different verbs. So it depends on the words or the vocabulary you are teaching. And here's the hangman, okay? Have you got any idea about the hangman? Have you got any idea about the hangman?
I don't remember really.
Okay, I prepare it for next time, inshallah. Let's see together. Magnet letters, and it's this is for very young learners, maybe KG or grade 1. Yeah. Have you got the idea of magnet letters? we try to give the learners, okay, we give them some words in different, they are not put in order.
Hello and welcome back to Easy English with.
They have the words written, and the next to the words, they have the words written on a stick or on a piece of paper. They have to put the letters on order and stick them or put the magnet letters on the board in order as the word, okay? So is it okay till now? So how many ideas till now have we got about teaching vocabulary? How many ideas? Oh, like this.
We have hangman. We have
Yes. Unscramble. Bingo.
unscramble the letters.
Yes,
Bingo game.
unscramble. Bingo. Using the flashcards. What else? What else? Also, okay.
Magnet letter. Magnet letter.
Yes, magnet letters.
Yes.
Yes. What else? Yes.
Also, Miss Firdaus, we have in our class or in some
Dictionary.
exercise like missing letters
Yeah,
in some books.
exactly. Yes, that's it. The missing letters, circle the odd one out. And also we have unscramble and the dictionary. And we have talked about how to use the dictionary in different ways. Maybe in a game like the run to the board, maybe you gallery walk, maybe dividing the class into the teams to write the words on the board and so on. Here is different words, different methods. We're gonna see together different methods on teaching different words, okay? Here, as we see, how many ways or how many methods can we use to teach a vocabulary? Can you read? Can you read on the different methods on the screen? We can teach a vocabulary from up to down by using charts and tables. And this is, I think, a very common way of teaching vocabulary, especially if we are teaching word family like food, animals, transportations, the weather, and so on. Also, we can use the network or cluster diagrams. We can use also the lexical notebooks, as you have mentioned, Mr. Ahmed, the rhyming words.
Yes.
To put the rhyming words together